What's going on, guys? Rob from Heroes Avenue and Darren from Heroes Avenue.
What's up, guys?
We're actually in the same video together for once. He's coming out to check out my new spot, and we thought we'd just have a conversation about Aquaman while we're here. So both of us already did we gave our reviews in separate videos. Make sure to check those out if you haven't already. But in this particular video, we wanted to talk about something we feel very strongly about.
Very strongly.
So if you guys haven't not watched Aquaman yet, click off now, because we're going to talk about that one song in the movie that just did not fit. Maybe two songs, but this one particular song didn't fit.
Hell no.
Okay, so let me go ahead, and if you guys, by now, spoilers from this point on, if you guys have seen this movie, you know the scene where they have to go to the Sahara Desert, Aquaman and Mera walk out of the ocean, a really awesome looking shot, right?
Yeah.
And you start to hear Pitbull's, I think it's called Oceans to Oceans song start to play in the background, and it threw me completely out of the movie.
Doesn't work at all.
Now we have James Wan, who did an interview recently discussing this, or he has a quote, and he kind of defends this, or he elaborates on why he made this decision to add the Pitbull song in. So let me go ahead and just read you this quote. And putting the song in the sequence where Aquaman and Mera walk out of the water in slow motion, I felt, for fuck's sake, let's have fun with it. It's something out of Fast and Furious. Pitbull was in there very early on. He was really excited to do something for the film. That sequence is very tongue-in-cheek, and we just want to have fun with it. And we wanted a cheeky song at that point of the movie. I just wasn't sure what song it was going to be.
Oh my god. Cheeky? You want a cheeky song?
Well,
you really want to piss off the fans?
Now here's where I'll defend James Wan just a bit. Okay, because in this movie, he kind of embraced all of the
genres.
Yeah, he embraced all the genres, and he embraced the full corniness, I guess you should say, or the full comic bookiness, and I guess the fun. He embraced everything fun about this movie. He knew that the perception of Aquaman in pop culture is that he's this corny superhero character. So he went full on into it, and I think at times it does work where he just embraces the full comic book nature of the movie and almost makes fun of himself in a lot of ways at times. But I just think
it wasn't.
I can't defend the song. Yeah. I don't agree with the song choice.
Yeah, he put the song because he thought, he would do it's something he would do in a Fast and the Furious movie. This is what he said. Yeah. So it works in that movie. It doesn't work for Aquaman. Like, this is not a Miami club scene, or like they're not in the. And then to defend, why am I defending this? Yeah. But in the song, they're going to the Sahara Desert. In the song, the Pitbull song, they sample Toto's Africa. So it's almost like, it's a playful, in that way, I guess it fits, but I just, in a movie where, I thought, it opens, if you look at the opening of Aquaman, it opens obviously with a bunch of fish forming together, right? Yeah. And you hear this Lord of the Rings-esque, it almost sounds like they're saying, Aquaman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it opens with like a Lord of the Rings style intro. Yeah. Throughout the movie, in the beginning parts of the movie, you get a really good score between, you get themes for Nicole Kidman's character, Queen Atlanta, and her love with Aquaman's father. You get a beautiful theme for that. You get a badass guitar riff for Aquaman's theme. Black Manta and Orm have this dominating presence, and their theme goes with it. And then all of a sudden they walk out this water and you hear Pitbull. It takes you out of the movie. It takes you out of the movie, yeah. It totally takes you out of the movie, and you just, when you hear a Pitbull song, you think of an entirely different movie. Like, you don't, I never thought I would hear a Pitbull song in a superhero movie. Yeah. It's just the wrong song choice for this particular scene, and they could have chose something better, or not even put anything on there. Yeah, you know what I like to try and I do this. I'm very guilty of having expectations. All fans have expectations. And I think as fans, we need to tame our expectations of what should be or shouldn't be in a movie. I guess so.
But this shouldn't be.
Yeah, I just don't like Pitbull at all.
I don't like Pitbull at all. But to be fair, the girl who was watching it in front of us, the Asian girl who was watching in front of us, she started dancing once that song came on.
Oh my god!
And I had just watched the movie again yesterday. And the kid next to me, it was actually a pretty cool little kid, and his grandma took him to the movie. It was pretty awesome. The grandma was so into Black Manta, it was so awesome. But the kid started boogieing when he heard Pitbull, and I was like, I guess me and Darren are like
when me and Rob first watched it together. Me and him were like, what the fuck? Oh my god! Like we were feeling the same thing, and especially with the Black Manta song when he was making his suit.
Oh yeah, I think so. Film Gob corrected us on one of.
So was it Tears for Fears?
No, it wasn't Tears for Fears. I mentioned Tears for Fears in the video. Shout out to Film Gob, but Film Gob corrected me in the comment section. I think he said it was Despacho. I don't have YouTube pulled up right now, but I think he corrected me as like Despacho or something.
Okay.
And I never heard that song.
It's an 80s song.
I don't know. Okay. I didn't look it up. I was like, man, I guess I was like wrong on that. But
it still doesn't. Again, it doesn't fit the mood. I feel like that was a wrong.
It takes you out. Yeah, it takes you out. And so that's where I say, it takes you out, and things like that shouldn't take you out unless it was intended to take you out. And I don't think they intended to take us out of the movie, because already in this movie, and this part's a strength, I think, it takes us to many different places across the world. It changes the type of movie. It feels like Tron at times. During the Gladiators, it feels like Gladiator mixed with Tron, mixed with Star Wars, and I thought that was with Indiana Jones. I felt like that was the strength of the movie. But this part where it totally changed tone, I thought was a weakness. So I think we're in agreement. So
yeah. I mean, I understand. Again, to bounce off what he said, what James Wan said. Like, I understand he was trying to go for he's just trying to have fun with the movie. Like, come on, don't put Pitbull. Like, we don't want to be dancing. Like, when I hear Pitbull, I think of Miami Beach. I think of Fast and the Furious, girls in bikinis, drinking, Baywatch. Like, we don't. Come on, like, I don't want this in an Aquaman movie.
Okay,
like,
let us say right now, guys. Me or Darren and I love this movie. How do you like this movie?
I loved it too.
Okay, yeah. Sure. So don't be confused in the comments. We love this movie.
Yeah,
we're just talking about this one particular scene.
It's embarrassing, especially if I'm telling one of my friends.
That's what I was gonna say.
If I'm telling one of my friends to go watch it that isn't a comic book fan, and then if I was there to like watch him, like if I was gonna watch it with him, I would be kind of embarrassed of the scene. Like,
sure. No, I'm almost
like, just watch out for these two songs. And you'll be okay.
I preface so like I told my older brother to watch it last night. My older brother randomly, he's like 34, 35 years old, and he all of a sudden he just started watching a ton of animated DC shows. And he's like, dude, these DC movies are sick. And I was trying to. He's always he's never been the comic book type guy. And then he was like, I'm gonna watch Aquaman. Should I watch it or should I go now? Or I was like, hey, I'm telling you, it's totally worth it. Buy it right now in the biggest theater. You can find it on. It's a little cheesy at times. There's two particular moments, but outside of that, it's awesome. Yeah, for sure. And then I had to preface it with that, and I've done that with actually a few people now.
Yeah. I had someone like I think after I watched Aquaman, I went to a Christmas party, and someone was like, "Oh, how's Aquaman?" I was like, "Yeah, it was really good." And they're like, "Is it good, or is it like good?" Like, I was like, it's good. Just watch out for a few songs." So
it's just a few, so guys, so if the song works for you, because I know everything is subjective here, right? So if the song works for you, that's cool. Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. We want to know if we're the only ones.
And we'll continue this conversation if need be. Otherwise, let us know what you think about that song choice in the comments down below. Another thing that I want to talk about in this movie is, because we didn't get to talk long when we watched it. I was busy moving, and it was late at night when we watched it, but some people in the comments, when I talked about the dialogue didn't work, at some points, not all of it, some points the dialogue didn't work. What did you think about the dialogue in this movie?
In what particular scenes?
So you're talking about particular scenes?
There's some scenes, like for sure the early scenes, the writing was kind of weird. With Black Manta.
Right? You know what?
No! How could you? Or like, it was so corny.
So I watched it the first time, and I don't know. I'm trying to do this less and less. I watch it with a critical eye with that stuff. But when I watched it the second time, I think I embraced fully, and I know what James Wan is going for here. I kind of embraced the 80s action feel, and Black Manta's lines felt less weird to me watching it the second time. Did you watch it twice already?
Yeah, I watched it twice,
Okay, it still felt weird to you?
No, it didn't feel as weird. First time though.
Yeah, the first time you watch it, you're like, what?
Kind of shocks you.
I guess because
I think because our expectations, like, oh, we don't want this movie to fuck up. We don't want it to be bad. So anything that's kind of off, we're like, ugh, no, come on. Like,
you're right.
We'll be coming with an open mind and just like kind of just let it play.
Yeah,
I think it works well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think
Exactly. So Black Manta's line started to work more for me. I actually love him. I've been saying like all past few days, call me Black Manta.
Yeah. Because Black Manta for sure in the comics and in the cartoons, he is pretty corny. He is pretty corny.
I mean, comic book dialogue. I think this movie captures a lot of comic book dialogue. At its heart, it looks like this dialogue was ripped from a comic page at points.
So I feel like, for the most part, I feel like Black Manta is corny. Like he has those corny lines. I will get my revenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think so he's very over the top.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. I love Black Manta. I am a huge fan of. Obviously, I think everyone is a huge fan of the Jeff Johns run and what he did for Aquaman. But he's very over the top. He's a very over the top character, and I think especially going from in that lens. Yahya Abdul-Mateen's performance, I actually really enjoyed it.
Definitely embodied the character.
Yeah. So I was very critical when I first watched it, and you might see that in past discussions I've had on my review, but yeah, I think some of the Mira and Aquaman scenes were cringeworthy. So in particular when they were in the Sahara, where Aquaman is trying
for shit.
Yeah, and they're looking for that the temple or the kingdom.
Yeah, that was a little off.
And the dialogue where they're banter back and forth, where Aquaman is defending
the surface world.
The surface world, and it's. And then the music changed there. It felt like I was watching Rugrats for a while with the music.
It's I think it's because Jason Momoa, he's not a comedy guy.
Yeah,
he's right. So it's like I think he's
a badass.
He's a badass. So I think he's very new to it, and it's a genre that I don't think he's explored.
And it's not all Jason Momoa. I think also Amber Heard. Apparently, I think maybe it's not them because I think Jason Momoa actually did great in this movie.
Yeah.
Amber Heard did really good too. I think it's the chemistry between them that hasn't yet fully developed, maybe? I don't know. I just know that thank God that Aquaman fell into that hole because I was ready to close my eyes.
Like, when is this scene over?
Yeah. I was like, those are one of the scenes like you were talking about when I tell people, hey, go watch this, I go like, hey, it's a little cheesy at times, but it works. Trust me, it's good.
Yeah. I like the chemistry between them too. I think
I did, except for the little moments.
Yeah.
So
So what do you think about the kissing scene?
Oh, I loved it. Honestly, I loved it. You didn't like it?
No, I loved it.
I
like my girlfriend. She thought it was corny because she was she was like, why are they kissing? Because there's like a whole war going on around them.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah, I was like,
amidst the chaos, they cement their love for each other.
Yeah,
it's so corny.
And I was like,
I sound corny.
I was like, man, I wonder what he's gonna say after the kiss. Like, I hope it's something. I hope it's a good line.
Yeah.
And he was like, so what's the plan again?
I love that. I love it.
Good.
It was like he was awestruck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mira Man. Damn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to say after those. Damn. I loved how she pulled him in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it cements her power. It doesn't cement her. It doesn't. That's not the what defines her power, but the power of her character. But it just shows she can take it. She can take control if she needs to.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie, she's displayed her power set, and I love how she was the one to do it, like how she grabbed him. I thought the little thing like that was awesome for me.
Yeah.
And then the panning shots in this movie.
Oh man.
The transitions. Oh, those are some beautiful camera work, man.
Hell yeah, especially the action scenes.
The action
scenes were
apparently this movie did not. It got snubbed right for the Oscars for VFX.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I hope Ready Player One was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did
Black Panther
get
nominated for VFX?
Might have to look this up.
I hope not, because that's a total snub.
Oh, all right. It's not pulling up the right movies. All I know is it got snubbed because, though at times it did feel like the CGI was a little off. But I mean, hey, I'm not complaining, guys. Don't kill me in the comment section.
I think
there are times where it felt like, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
There was just at times where you're like, of course, like this is.
The CGI that I wish was improved was the aquarium scene. Because the aquarium scene, we see it in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like, the CGI is pretty bad.
When the shark hits
I'm like, it looks so fake.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, hopefully they improve it when it actually comes out.
Yeah. You know what? And then the laser battle scene at the end where they went to the brine and it was like just a bunch of lasers coming at. So that didn't work for people I know. It didn't work for a lot of reviewers. I thought it was fine. Again, there's the Star Wars aspect of it. That was like that wasn't groundbreaking is all I'm saying. It was cool. It wasn't groundbreaking those types of parts, but what really got me was the parts where amidst like all the action with the kissing scene that you see in the background, and that fight with Ocean Master at the end, like that was just an amazing looking scene.
You know, DC's been failing on the third act. I feel like
Wonder Woman. It didn't work for me. You guys might have liked it, but it didn't work for me. Yeah,
and Suicide Squad. But this one, they fucking nailed it.
They nailed it.
The final battle.
Yeah. Well, let me preface this again.
Ship,
It has done weaker in some movies because like I love Man of Steel. I will defend that.
The third act of Batman v Superman was.
It was exactly. I loved it. So you know, it didn't work for critics, is what critics will say. And actually, you know, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, third act did fall off for me. Justice League. Yeah, let's not talk about Justice League. but yes, they nailed it. It actually got better in the third act. I was just like, it took it up to level 11 in the third act. So gosh, I want to watch it a third time. I might watch it again for Christmas with my family. So I'm just gonna preface it with saying, hey, there's corny parts, guys.
Yeah.
So all right. So that's our Aquaman discussion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let us know. You know, we'll definitely be reading the comments in the next video. And guys, if we don't see you, have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and a happy. Well, we'll make videos before New Year for sure. But Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, guys.
All right. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.